Hi there, my name is Jessica Drossin and I create actions, textures, and overlays for photographers to enhance their editing. Today I'm going to demonstrate how JD one-click portrait perfection works. My goal was to create a product that was perfect for those new to portrait editing in Photoshop, as well as for people like myself who have a huge backlog of family photos that they'd like to quickly batch edit. One click can help you do both. I designed one-click portrait perfection actions to instantly deliver a variety of beautiful edits. Included are 9 powerful combination actions, all of which are stackable and customizable. An audition action to help you quickly determine which look you like best, and basic editing actions to smooth skin, sharpen, and brighten eyes, as well as fine-tuning actions for those who want to perfect a particular shot. To demonstrate, I'm going to use the audition action. The audition action is comprised of hundreds of action sequences, so it takes just a little bit of time, but the time savings on the back end is tremendous. So I'm just going to hit the play button here. Now, as you can see, I have a lot of folders, no eyeballs are showing. So what I'm going to do is click on the eyeball next to one-click retouch and pull down on this little folder with the arrow button here. And as you can see, I've got 3 different options in here: soften skin, sharpen, and bright eyes. You don't see the skin softening action yet because I haven't painted into the mask yet. So what we're going to need to do here is select a brush. I'm going to make it a little bit larger. The opacity is set to about 50. You can change that as you see fit. And making sure that I've selected white color, I'm going to paint into this black box next to the action itself. This will allow me to see these skin retouching edits because you don't want the retouched look of the skin to be reflected in other areas. That's why we're selectively painting this retouched softness in. And it's a nice subtle effect. You don't have to worry about being too careful. But it does make a nice difference. As you can see here, I'll toggle it on and off. To use bright eyes, it's the exact same idea. We're just going to zoom in here, making sure that I'm painting into the black mask with a white, small brush this time. Just going to add a little bit of light back into those eyes. And you can do this however you, to whatever degree you like. Some people like more of that effect and some people like less. So I'm going to close this and zoom out. And here we go again. So now that I've done the skin work and the sharpening, you can see it's right here. I'm going to just click on these folders below. One-click artistic, classic, fix that does underexposed, modern, rich, soft, urban, and vintage. And you can preview each one. So there's artistic, classic. That's if it was underexposed. It's really pretty well exposed, but you see the brightening there. Modern, rich, soft, urban, and vintage. Now, I've also included some fine-tuning actions, such as paint in the dark, paint in light, a slider that will brighten, and a slider that will darken, and sliders that will both cool and warm your image. I'm going to show you how you would use those. For example, I might want to make her face just a little bit lighter, so I'll select Paint and Light. And now again with my soft brush, and this time with a very low opacity of about 6%, I'm just going to softly paint into this mask. And brighten the highlights on her face just a little bit. Again, you don't need to be very fussy. So before and after, you can see how that's looking. All right. Now I wanted to give you a quick demo also on what the fix action can do. So here's a shot that I took of my son. Obviously, it's underexposed. So we're going to go to the one-click fix, underexposed. I'll run the action. And this is what it looks like without any adjustments. I can go in now, if I go into these folders, and this will work also on the audition action for Photoshop. I can go in here and I can fine-tune all of these layers. So anything I don't want. Also included in each one of these versions is a black and white option. So you can just merely turn that on or off. So you can see how helpful this would be if you wanted to set this to work and just be able to go through then and fine-tune all of these little adjustments here. And also how it can do a good job of saving an image that you might otherwise be thinking about tossing. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed this demo. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.